Hang on, babes. We just got off work and look what we got. A package, period. So my bed just came in and I'm gonna try to put it together. I don't know how I'm gonna put it together or if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I do got a backup plan. I'm just gonna have to move my bed out the way for the moment in time being if I can't put it up. But I have someone that can come and do it for me on Sunday or Friday if I can't do it. So pray for me. I'm really hoping I can do it, but y'all, we're gonna start. We're gonna unbox it right now. Let's get into it. Period. So for this to be a queen size tufted bed from Wayfair, this box looking real slim. She looking little, but we're actually about to see if she's going to be what she needs to be, period. I have to leave my blinds open because I got more packages coming and I have to be prepared. I have to make sure I see them, period. So I start off by cleaning up my room, okay? Taking all my sheets off, everything off my bed, towels, any clothes, whatever, and getting them out of the way. I put them in the living room so I don't have to worry about me throwing them on the floor because we're going to put them back on. Then we're going to move the mattress on one side of the room so we can get started. My room is a decent size, but it's not as big as I need it to be. So we just got to work with what we got to work with. Okay, period. I did have bed rails that I was using, and y'all, disclaimer, please put the wheels and the little protective thing at the bottom of your bed rails because I didn't put a hole in my darn floor, okay? I thought this box spring was going to fall on me right here, but I'm so glad that it didn't. But the dang on rails, I'm glad I bought my bed when I did because the rail was like really bent. Like it's just all messed up. I do need a new box spring and mattress very bad, but we're taking things one step at a time, okay? Because my pockets can't take no more spending. I just need to get my necessities out the way and then we can go with the luxuries. Once I got all the big stuff out of the way, I had to go ahead and clean my room because what's the point of putting together a nice bed and your room is not put together? So we're going to pick up all the big stuff and then get ready to sweep so we can have a nice, proper, and clean space to work on. Honestly, I cannot lie. I really did not expect this box to be so small. I thought it was going to be bigger for a queen size bed. And let me just say, it fooled me. Like all these pieces actually fit, which is good. And they super taped this goddamn box because it didn't make no sense. It took me forever to pretty much try to open it. And I was using scissors, pins, all type of stuff just to get this tape off. But at least you know Wayfair does not play when it comes to packaging their items. So these are the instructions, and it was pretty much self-explanatory once you looked at the actual pictures. Now, the pictures did have letters on them to tell you which piece goes to what part, but not all of the pieces had the letters, if that makes sense. So for instance, this piece was A. There was no sticker on this piece that said it was A, but I had to look at the damn photos in order for me to realize that this piece goes to this and this goes to this. So just make sure you really pay attention to your instructions and don't just be putting stuff together, because I stopped looking at the instructions and did something completely wrong that I wasn't supposed to do, but we went ahead and fixed it. So these two are the side rails on, pretty much they give you like 4 of these. So 2 on the left, 2 on the right. The big part, that's the front headboard, and then it also comes with the two pillars that holds the air headboard, and then also a bottom part. This is the wooden sticks that go up underneath to actually hold the mattress, which it has velcro on it, and I didn't know how good that would be, because you know some beds actually they nail those pieces in or screw whatever they do. So with the velcro, it was just easy for like a DIY project. If you're building it yourself, it's just better that way, in my opinion. But so these are basically all the pieces put together, and I know y'all thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Like, this is really all pieces of a queen size bed. Like, it doesn't make any logical sense, but it is. So I'm actually show y'all how we're gonna put it together and get it right. When I tell you I done read this instruction list like over 20 times, it doesn't make any sense, but we most definitely got it done. So I started with the headboard part because that says that's what you're supposed to start with, and I screwed these two sides in first, and then I went ahead and I got the bottom part of the headboard, which I didn't even know exactly where it was supposed to go, but we ended up figuring it out, which I'm glad I did, all because of the pictures. So the screws to this bed actually did not need a drill. So I was sad that I couldn't use my drill because I've been real drill happy. Period. So anywho, it came with this little wrench thing. That wasn't the one that I was using. It was a little bit bigger than that one, and you literally just twisted all the screws into each part, which was so time consuming. I feel like if I had my drill, it'll go so much faster, but we had to get it done. Plus, I was told that if I were to use the drill, I could risk cracking the actual bed because it is wood. So we're just going to follow the instructions and use this and take our time. So here is where I decided to not fully pay attention to my instructions. This part I had got right. So you're supposed to screw them in and then they're supposed to hook on to another piece, but I use the wrong screws. I used the screws that was destined for something else. So I ended up having to take it out and fix it because it was just leaning and at a bad angle. And then I put this little rack part on the wrong freaking piece, so I had to move that around as well. But I ended up switching them out and getting it right, and this is how one side looks. And now we have to do the other side. Trying to connect these were a little bit challenging because you're trying to level it out and make sure that everything is just 100% correct. So that's the black rail that will be holding the wooden sticks with the Velcro. And we're just going to put that all across. Y'all, this was the easiest part of the job. And all I can say is this video does not depict, it doesn't even like tell you how long this actually like took. All this editing I did in this video is just nuts, but I'm glad that I got it done. Like, one thing I did make sure with these wooden pillars is I made sure that it was spaced out a good amount, so when I do put my bed on top, that it's not, you know, uneven. Like, it has to be equally even all across and spaced out correctly. So I made sure I did that the right way. Like, I was very tedious when it came to this. Now it's time to add the box spring and mattress. Do not judge me that I still have this plastic on. It's just something about just taking the plastic off. I just can't. Honestly, my mattress would still have the plastic on it if it was up to me, but I ended up having to take it off. So we're just gonna go ahead and align the box spring correctly. I'm actually happy that everything fit well and I got everything all organized and set up all by myself because it was just really, really cute and I love my bed a lot. So this is the finished product of the bed, and let me just say I am so obsessed with it and I'm proud of myself. I did a really good job and it feels so good. I can't wait to show you guys the rest of my room when I decide to buy more things to decorate it. But I appreciate everyone for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for everything else in my apartment. I am tired and beat. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, glam babes.